Here's a story. This story is about a 2003 Heritage Softail. Ugly fucking bike. Stock. You know, I got a good friend, Jew, said it was his dad's. And then he got hold of it, and he kept losing the bike. Every time we go to a bar, it would blend with all the other fucking Harleys. You have to have your own bike that people see that bike and they're like, wow, that one stands out among the crowd of stock bikes. Bolt on all this shit that Harley sells. Bolt this, bolt that. It looks good, but not as good as mine. Talked about it for quite some time that he wanted something different, and he seen that I like bikes. You know, he came over a couple times, saw what he liked, and he said he was going to drop off the bike one day. I didn't take him serious, and then he did. He didn't see it for 4 years. It's a long fucking time. It was the stock blue with a Harley Davidson on it all over it. You know, and, I don't care for it. I really don't. When I finally got to start on the bike, I went ahead and just pulled everything down to the frame, kept the engine stock, transmission, doing a little bit of swap meet, selling and buying. We came up with most of the parts. So we went ahead and stripped it down, bought new sheet metal, Sumac fenders. Big problem with the rear tail dragger. Had to cut 2-3 inches off the bottom. Not something I would do, but oh well, it works. Front fender, we kept the original fender mounting straps that come with that springer. Bolted it onto that, and had a gentleman paint it several times. Couldn't get it right. As a matter of fact, he got it right before the Jews came and picked the bike up. That's all right, he got it. Prior to that, we did the springer, tore it down, blacked it all out. Handlebars, 16-inch Carlinis. All controls were internal because it just cleans up the bike. You look at any bike, look at all the cables and lines and wiring harness. Look at the shovel. Look at the bagger. Who wants all that junk up there? You're clean. You got to be clean. The reason I did the suicide shift was it brings me back in the old days with the shovel heads, pan heads. You know, back then, that's all people used to use. And I figured, why not bring it into a newer bike and see what people will shit about. All the young yuppie motherfuckers now, oh no, suicide. How many suicide shift bikes you see out there? You don't. We went with a LA jockey shift assembly for the foot clutch and a custom-made shifter. Got it. We paid like $100 for that motherfucker. And then I found that at Home Depot. So we custom made that shifter, and then Jews sent a knob, and what it is a skeleton head. We drilled it and stuck it on there, and I think it's a badass motherfucker. The rear brake idea was my idea. That way we would have the right side of that rear tire clean. It was a pulley and caliper rotor all in one. And what that does, it cleans up the right rear of the bike. Clean. At the end, it got to a point where there was no money, and I just wanted to finish it. So I went ahead and got my own money out and dumped a little bit of money. We did a little transaction. He took that, and then he gave me $5,000 and took over the payment. So then I wanted the bike back. I got the bike back, and the $5,000 I put it out of my pocket into the bike, and that's what I finished it with. The bike now is in El Paso. It's being put in shows left and right, and it hits every time. It might not hit first, but it'll hit second or third, but it does place. And it's very different from everybody else's bike. It does stand out. That was the main goal I had, that the bike would stand out. So we went to El Paso, and Jordan got a good look at this bike. He hasn't seen it in a while. It was black, now it's white. Not bad at all. I actually liked it. I've seen it on pictures, but not up front. It's a badass fucking bike, you know. And he likes it. He's ready for another one. We thought we had another. He wants a bagger, a custom bagger now. The end of my story has come on this bike. If you guys like it, you know what to do. Try to subscribe. You'll see more. You might not see my face, but you'll see more.